Okay, YouTube, gonna do a quick installation video of the Heatworks Model 3. I already have this up here. This is from a replacement unit, so I won't go over this, but basically just figure out where you want it, put a level on here, make sure you got it nice and level, and then screw it to your wall or whatever you're gonna do to mount it. On this one, I've got two units. So here we've got cold water coming in, goes up to this first unit, comes out, goes up to the second unit, and then it'll go through the second unit and come out and feed the rest of the house. Both units are off now. My electrical is off. Really easy to install. So I'm going to take mount, make sure it got on those clips on the back, and then there's holes underneath right there. Got to make sure those line up like that. Put in the screws there. Take these off. They pressure test everything there, so these ones have washers, so you don't need to worry about wrapping the tape because they have gaskets in the bottom of them. I run everything in PEX that I do nowadays just because it's a lot easier, I think. So I'll get this hand tight, and then I'll use two crescent wrenches, one holding the top to make sure that doesn't spin, and one on the bottom to tighten everything up. Okay. Alright, so I got these set up on two different ones. This one's going to be 40 amps and this one's going to be 50 amps. The wiring will come in through the side here, go underneath, and it just gets connected right there. Okay. Power is turned off. Got to open these all up. Okay, so we've got line 1, ground, and then line 2. Let's see here, come on. Alright, so there we go. Tighten everything down. Okay, that's good. Okay. Make sure those are all good and tight. Okay. Put put your side cover on. And there's screws on the bottom to hold that in place. That one's back here. Okay, tighten down your strain relief. Okay, so we've got the water's all back on. These are all tight now. Okay, so we've got water back on. I'm going to switch this over and have it go up in here. Okay, we've got everything hooked up now. We've got electrical going in to this unit. Electrical going into this unit. Water's all hooked up. We're going to turn water onto the rest of the house. Okay, we're going to turn the water on and let it get all the air out of the system first. Okay, I don't know if you can hear that or not, but basically it's pulling all the water out of the system. We're purging the system. Hear the water coming out of the faucet in the other room. Now this one is going to have 50 amps. This one's going to be 40 amps. So what I'll do now is I'll go turn on the breakers. I'll turn off the water so that it's not calling for water. And I will turn off the breakers. Sounds like I'm not hearing any more water coming out of the faucet. Okay. So I have another YouTube video about this, but we'll go over it again. Using 0 amps. Okay, so I press and hold. I want to do it Fahrenheit. This one is going to be 50 amps. And this one is going to be 40 amps. Okay, so now what I'll do is I'll turn on the hot water and we'll see what happens. Okay, so right now, probably can't see that very well. Set for 120, leaving at 51, 52 degrees, 52.9, and that's going to keep going up over here. Let's see if I can get that so you can see it. Okay, set for 120, leaving at 80 degrees, 81, and this one's leaving at 67. So that shows you that's what you can set it at. So I'll set it for 110. Probably won't get up to that level. It's leaving at 82. It's using 36 amps at about a gallon a minute. 1.1 gallon a minute. And that is just that is a bathroom kitchen or bathroom sink faucet going right now. Okay. 94, 29 amps. I'm thinking I'm going to lower this down to just an even 100 and leave this at 117, so it's going out at 119, 118, 119, 120, using half of its required amps. Everything's looking really good right now. We'll crank that up to 125. Okay, so that's all there is to it. You can feel this hot water going out is nice and warm. Using 37 amps, a gallon a minute. Leaving at 90, 90.5, 90.7, 91, 21 amps. So I still got 10 amps there I could use if I needed to. Or no, 20 amps because this is set to 40 amps. Okay, so there you go. That is the Heatworks Model 3. You know, it's a new technology, so they're still working some bugs out, but I think it's going to be a good product. Obviously, it's going to be more efficient than a tankless water or a tank water heater. The way it works is there's no actual element that needs to be taken care of. It actually uses the water. So it passes an electrical current through the water, which then causes the water to heat up, as opposed to you know, heating up something in the water and using radiant heat to heat the water. If you have any questions, post them in the comment section.